is it or lose it when it comes to your favorite sauces? Here's the fabulous Rose Reisman to break it down.
Hey, Dina. Today we are going to do sauces, dips, condiments, the whole works, and really these look like very innocent foods, but I'm going to show you something different.
Let's do it.
So let's have a little party and have some dips. So typically a spinach dip sounds pretty healthy. It's got spinach in it, but if you read the ingredients of most spinach dips, the first ingredient is mayonnaise.
Yikes.
And then egg yolks, and then maybe oil.
And you have a ton of it too.
Yeah.
When you're dipping, you don't notice it.
This doesn't even look like that much, but this is 1/3 of a cup, which easily could be for one person. So this much dip alone is 510 calories, but wait, 54 grams of fat. So what does that equal? You could end up having 18 chicken wings and little drumsticks with the skin on to equal that.
Okay, that's a ton.
That's
and like you said, I mean,
eh?
you could do that. You think you're doing a good thing with the crudites here.
It feels good.
And you're having a few
my
veggies.
But guess what, guys? Instead of hummus, and there's something now, even a light hummus out, that is incredible. 1/3 of a cup's 120 calories versus 503 grams of fat versus 54.
That's good. But the regular hummus could get you, because this is half the calories of the hummus I have. This is like,
but it's not much. Even double. Even double, you're only getting 6 grams of fat versus 54.
Okay, so go for the hummus. Forget the spinach
now,
dip.
pasta sauces. So we go into our favorite pasta restaurant. We have fettuccine alfredo, better known as heart attack on a plate. So you normally, this isn't even, you know, when you get a plate, that's not even as big as what you get. We're getting about 3 cups of pasta. Again, you'd get about 1 cup of sauce. So someone says, oh, Rose, I'd never have a cup of sauce. Yeah, you would, because the pasta soaks it up. So this 1 cup of sauce here is 320 calories, 24 grams of fat. That's without the pasta. 1,600 milligrams of sodium. Add the pasta, you have 1,000 calories right there.
It's a lot, and it doesn't really fill you either.
And just the sauce alone, not the pasta, is equivalent to 5 pieces of ham and pineapple Hawaiian pizza from Boston Boxing. And cheese. So take a look at what you can eat. But if you stick to any of the tomato sauces, we have a great one here, tomato and basil, 90 calories versus the 320, 1 gram of fat. So you know what, Dina? Have all the fun you want and grate some cheese on, because you've earned it.
Pour it on.
All right, and if you want to mix a little bit, 1/4 of that, 3/4 of that.
Like a rosé.
Like a rosé.
Yeah.
All right. Indian sauces. This is the killer Indian sauces. Butter sauces. The name gives it away, but read the ingredients. The first ingredient, cream, butter, and oil. So
really
what do you
butter.
expect? You're going to look like a butterball after this, all right? So this comes in, just the sauce alone, 360 calories, 30 grams of fat, equivalent to, I love this, 20 chicken skewers with a tandoori sauce, which is just made with like a yogurt, which is delicious. But instead, if you go for the mild curry sauce, see, people don't always know. Mild curry is just made with vegetables and spices. 1 cup of that is 160 calories versus the 360, 6 grams of fat versus the 30 grams of fat.
So you can still enjoy it with the rice, just go for the mild curry instead.
And it's absolutely outstanding.
Awesome.
All right, so now I love this, coconut milk. So Asians have the highest rate of heart disease and cholesterol anywhere in the world. Part of the reason is coconut milk, okay? So the really thick stuff that you see here, look at this. Oh, that's yummy, but that is really, really thick. Just for that amount there, half a cup, 240 calories, 22 grams of fat, but what kills you is 18 grams is saturated, which means clogging up those arteries right away. Equivalent to 4 at M&M shops, the tikka masala, which is a lighter sauce with chicken and rice.
All of this versus this?
Not even that, just the sauce. I just showed you what it looks like. Isn't that shocking? Just that amount of coconut milk equals that in terms of fat.
All of this food.
But instead, I love it. Taste of Thai's put out a great product called a light coconut milk, and it's just watered down, but I cook with it all the time because I love Indian cooking. It's fantastic. This comes in at 80 calories versus a 240, 7 grams of fat versus a 22 grams of fat.
So all of the flavor and none of the fat, and you don't notice the difference.
You don't notice a difference. So beware when you go into Indian restaurants. Chances are they're not treating your heart so well.
That's it.
And finally, we have salad dressings. You know, again, we know salad dressings too much is not good, but what a difference here. We have Kraft 3 cheese. Are you ready? 1/3 of a cup, which would be used to coat this salad.
Just nothing.
480 calories, 54 grams of fat, equal to 18 Baby Bell cheeses, just for the calories there. But all that's telling you here is the amount of oil and cheese, but instead, Thousand Island, not even light Thousand Island, 80 calories versus 240, and 7 grams of fat versus 22 grams of fat.
And you could put some of the cheese inside the salad
cheese.
too, and you don't need 18.
You don't even need the calorie-wise or the low fat. So you read the labels a little bit because it really helps you, and you're going to choose it and you're going to lose it,
We need you
Dina.
here for Thanksgiving dinner sauces too. That's a whole other subject. For more information, everybody, rosereisman.com, at Rose Reisman on Twitter. Always an eye-opener.
Thanks, Dina.
Over to Melanie Ng in the newsroom now. Hey, Mel.